that I can ride. The big old horse. I'm gonna see a man. About a horse. He said that I can ride. The big old horse. One thing that I can say about a country man is he knows how to take control, knows how to use his hands. Someone that I can call when I wanna ride. He knows how to saddle up and get me right. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse. I got my cowboy boots and my Daisy Dukes on. I guess I'm dressed up for the occasion. The kind of love have you reminiscing after we finish. Like back down memory lane. Like back down memory lane. Yeah. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse. Ladies, have y'all ever had to go see a man about a horse? I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of horses you like, but I like the big old horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that I can ride the big old horse.
Yes. Everybody, please welcome Miss Creshunda Miller.
You trying to marry me off?
I baby already, because people already been calling about you. Somebody from St. Louis called me and they was like, you have to interview this lady, and that was like maybe 4 months ago, and I've been watching you since, and I just love everything about you. You good with your hands. You're not just beautiful. Like, I love that about you.
Thank you so much.
If you were to describe yourself, what would you tell my viewers about yourself?
I would say, first off, can I share it now?
Yes, you can.
My page?
Yes,
I don't see it. How do I
go on my page, Shantice Lachelle?
Okay, so let me go to your page.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody tuned in. Thank you for joining Thunder Wine and Blues. I'm your girl Shantice Lachelle, your favorite cheerleader, and we here with Miss Creshunda Miller, everybody. Big Bo, everybody. We're gonna say Big Bo. Big Bo. Yes. Not enough. I see you, Meredith. I see you, Mr. Headbad. What's going on, Roderick Jones? Miss Leela in the house. Miss Renee, you ready? Okay, let me know when you're ready. Beloved Chicago in the house. Hello, Miss Leela. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Yes.
All right. I shared it. So
today we talking to Miss Big Bo about the big old horse, good thing, show horse. A Calvin Richardson feature. You was a girl in his video.
Yes.
Ooh, baby.
I was in his video just maybe about 8 months ago, and I started singing about 6 or 7 months ago. So after I met him, I think that might have been what the last little push I needed for him to be like, go and record a song. So
So did you already have the big old horse? Did you have that already
No,
written? You
no, I
did.
didn't have any music,
Mm-hmm.
but I love just blues, southern soul, R&B. I just love that type of music. So
Okay.
anytime I'm around in the car riding, I can just ride and listen to music and sing. So when I did the video for Calvin, um, he and Danny, a guy that I know from my town, I was
Mm-hmm.
singing. We was talking about something. Hey, you can hold a tune a little bit. You might need to record a song. And I was like, I might. So after that, I think I hosted a blues show,
Mm-hmm.
and I met the young lady that wrote the big old horse. And she was like, they was like, we're trying to get Bo to do a song. You need to do a song. And she was like, you want me to write you a song? And I'm like, go ahead. She wrote it. A couple days later, she's like, I got the song done. We recorded it, and it's been up ever
Let's
since
start
then.
from the beginning. What was the childhood like of Miss Big Bodacious?
Well, I was the only child for a while. Well, until I was about 6. I only had one sibling, a younger brother, which is my manager.
Okay.
That you probably been communicating
Brandon,
with.
Ricky.
That's my younger brother. So up
Okay.
until I was about 6, I was the only child. So I've always been just to myself. I always have been just a mature little girl. I've always listened to R&B and this type of music. I play with my dolls. I played with dolls up until I was in like the 12th grade. So my parents used to buy me really expensive dolls. They were called reborn dolls, and so I just I just always have been just like a mature child, playing with dolls, pretending taking care of them. I just was a loner. I was kind of like just to myself, very mature.
Do you think that's where the designing come in?
Well, I'm telling you, even back then, when I was a little girl, like 6 or 7 years old, my mom, she was always into decorating. And it was a different type of decorating then. They had home interior brand and different stuff like that. But I would always go with her. We would hit yard sales. We would find little pieces and repaint them, sand them down and repaint them. So we've been doing that type of stuff since I was a little girl. And that was just the type of stuff I would change my own room around. Little old me, I'd be in there at least once a month. I'm gonna turn my bed this way. I'm gonna put the pictures this way. So I've always been like that my whole life, loving design, loving my aunt. She passed a few years ago, and she would always, back then prices was real low. She would
Right.
give me when she would move into her apartment or her new space. She would say, I'm gonna give you $100. I want you to go buy stuff and decorate my bathroom. So it's just always been something the design and decor. I love it. I love interior design.
I do too. I do
I
too.
love decorating.
If you would have met me about 3 years ago, I would have told you that about 14 to 15 years, you always have another child. Wrap it up.
Ooh,
Because
I'm
I have 2 girls and a son, and they're 15 years apart. And everybody was like, oh, that's your daughter, baby. That's your daughter, baby. No,
yeah. See that there was I have a 19-year-old and a soon to be son and a soon to be 7-year-old. I mean 17-year-old daughter.
uh-huh.
So you know, things happen. I was like, I'm not having no more kids because after I went and got my little nip tuck, I was like, I ain't messing up this body. So I was like, I'm not having no more kids. My kids are, close to being grown. And then little Miss Journey came along. I have a 3-year-old. And when I tell you, like, she has brought so much joy to my life,
Mm-hmm.
God knew exactly what he was doing, despite the circumstances of the relationship
Mm-hmm.
that didn't, work out with it.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. You know how sometimes you can't see stuff and the
Yes.
reason why it's happening
Yes.
the way it's happening until on
Yes.
down the line, because I was like, God, like I was almost at the finish line.
Yes.
How did you let me meet this person that got me so dumb in the head to have another child? But now I'm like, I see why he did it. Like, she keeps me grounded, she keeps me motivated. And my older 2 kids, they out
Right.
doing their own thing. They don't want to hang with me, but she is this little bodacious. That's my little baby right there.
That's little bodacious. I tell
Yep.
you, that is the joy. So I was looking online and I'd seen a post you had made about your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a lot of people get it confused. I did.
A lot of people think I'm Regina. They
Everybody,
see me out and they say, "What's your name? You Regina?" I'm like, no, Regina is my mama. But you probably think Regina is me because all she posts on her page
Is
is
you.
me.
She's your
But yeah,
biggest
that's my
cheerleader.
mom right there.
Yes, she's your biggest cheerleader, and I just love it. But we're gonna go back to these dresses that you was making.
Okay.
We have some of your designs.
Yeah.
Baby.
There was
That's
a custom prom dress that I did years and years ago. Oh yeah, those some old pictures right there.
but they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Those are beautiful. You had a sale, 80% off, and um
Mm-hmm.
tell us about X Word Plus um selling your designs.
Oh, is that the place that put my? Oh yeah, they. You know what? I would show y'all. I actually ordered the dress from their website. I made that dress,
Hmm.
but the website they put it on there and they portrayed that they made it. I guess. So I just ordered it because I wanted to see. Let me see what y'all making. So they sent me a dress, and where is that dress?
Hmm.
It's back there in my closet. I could tell my daughter to go get it, but they sent the dress. It was nothing like my dress. It was nothing. It was not the same material. It came straight from China, but they tried.
They
And
tried.
that happens a lot. A lot of my designs, they'll go on, other websites will pick it up and create this design and sell it as their own. So that's
Do you think that hurt a lot of businesses when they do that?
well, I'll tell you what did hurt a lot of businesses because I had my own custom clothing store for 15 years. I just closed it down this year when I started singing. And one reason I closed it down is because the stuff that we as custom designers do, there's Sheen and I don't, there's other websites
Right.
that make it at a much cheaper price. So they must
Hmm.
be getting the supplies. They don't have to put as much time into it. They got a lot of different sweatshops that
Right.
they're able to produce,
Right.
produce at a
Right.
faster rate
Yes.
than smaller boutiques and custom designers. So I can say that it has hurt a lot of business. I mean, like a lot of the business industry, hair companies, clothing companies. Now you can get this stuff from China for pennies. So yeah, I think it hurt a lot of businesses. So I can say that business kind of slowed down from all the other websites and people that do this type of thing. But my main reason for just completely stopping it was the music.
What started your love for horses?
Well, my kids, I can tell you, I have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old, and their dad was my high school sweetheart, and his
Okay.
family. They are horse riders, like they granddaddy, real cowboy. Shout out to Rodale. They just real cowboys. So when you date somebody, you into whatever they in. So
Right.
dating them, I got into it, and my kids, my son and my daughter, they have horses and they're into it. So it's just something that I kind of picked up and got into as well. I'm not into it as deep as they are, but I love horses. I love riding. I just love country stuff. I just love being outside. I'm just a real country outside girl.
So that was your first single, The Big Old Horse.
The big old horse.
Tell us about Good Thing.
So good thing. So after I did the big old horse, I said I kind of want to do another song that's more about love and about a good man because we always I mean, I just feel like with this music nowadays, some of the music, like it just makes men and women hate each other. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? It don't,
Hmm.
it doesn't give the same kind of old 80s, 90s love.
Yes.
The music doesn't make you want to love the opposite sex, and that's what we
Right.
that's what we should do. Like God made us for one another, and we need one another. But the music these days kind of like forget it, yeah, forget her, So I want to make something and kind of praising a man,
Yes.
the good men. I guess that will encourage men to be better to
Hmm.
women, and it
Hmm.
is still a lot of good men out here. So I just want to do
Yes.
something to kind of praise the men when I did a good thing.
And y'all listen to this song because we got Father's Day coming up, and I need y'all to cater to some of these men that y'all have
Yeah, some men
tried.
deserve it. Some
They've
men
been doing
really
stuff for
deserve
you
it.
all year long. You know what I'm saying? If he haven't been doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Now, you might want to not
Right,
want to do
right.
nothing. But if he
Good thing
have,
gonna let you know if you got a good thing because you can call
yeah,
him in the morning, you can call him at supper time, and at the
tell them
end of
about
the
it.
day, he know how to ease your mind.
You heard it right here on Thunder Wine and Blues with Big Bodacious, y'all. Big Bo. Let's go. Good thing.
I went to go see that man again. I think he's the one, y'all. He turned out to be a real, real good thing. I can call him in the morning or at supper time. Cause at the end of the day, he knows how to ease my mind. He give me plenty good love, and I ain't gotta say too much. The definition of a good thing, I got myself a good thing. Now when he talks, he says all the right things. And that man's a boss, but he ain't never too busy for me. He gon' lay my body down when I need it, and he's my high anytime that I'm feeling. He knows just how to kiss me and make it better. So through the sunshine and rain, we're gonna stay together. Cause I can call him in the morning or at supper time. Cause at the end of the day, he knows how to ease my mind. He give me plenty good love, and I ain't gotta say too much. The definition of a good thing, I got myself a good thing. I let him be the man, I help him fix his crown. Cause he gon' stand on big business, anything to hold me down. He lets me know that he loves me, and I know it, and he ain't afraid to show it. And he makes me a priority, never put no one before me. When he kisses me, it makes it better. And we done been through some things, but we gonna stay together. Cause I can call him in the morning or at supper time. Cause at the end of the day, he knows how to ease my mind. He give me plenty good love, and I ain't gotta say too much. The definition of a good thing, I got myself a good thing. I got myself a good thing. He loves me, and I know it, and he ain't afraid to show it. And he makes me a priority, never put no one before.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
She got a good thing.
Good thing.
I love it. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Let me know where you're watching from. We talking to Miss Big Bo, everybody. Miss Big Bodacious. Now let's talk about this, the renovations and interior design.
Okay.
Designs by Cree.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
Well, I started with, like I told you, I always, oh, look at me. And that's my store back there. So I started loving decorations and, just the whole thing about just arranging furniture from when I was a small child, going to yard sales. I'm talking about we would get up early Saturday morning. I'd be right with my mama, 5 o'clock in the morning. We riding around, going to yard sales, finding decor. So it's just something that grew up I grew up with. So then my 3-year-old, her dad is a contractor.
Okay.
So when I started dating him, he was doing the renovations and stuff like that. So it's like I got deeper into it. I've always been decorating and hanging pictures and placing stuff like that. So when I started to date him, I got more into the actual building of it, renovating, doing the tile work and frame work. And I got into the sheetrock. And it was just something that was, interesting to me. And
Right.
I love doing it. So, even after us separating, it's just something that I continue to do. Got me a little van. I found me a little van, got all of my little tools, and I was just riding around and doing my little jobs. And they like, I be at Home Depot and I'm walking around and all the men looking like,
Yes.
who's doing your work? Here's a car. Who's doing your work? I'm like, I'm doing it. They like, no way, no way. And I show them some work.
Uh-huh.
And do you have that picture The
Which
bed
one?
I built,
I don't know.
you don't.
No.
So it's a tractor bed that I built. That's one of my most
I, that was my next
prized.
question. Which one is the
Yeah,
most
that's my
price?
prized most built because that's something that I just built from scratch. It was a young lady. I was doing her house. She just got her house built, and she wanted me to do her house, and she wanted her son's room to be like construction themed, and she sent me the blueprints of a tractor bed. So I went and got all the materials, and it took me about it took me a few days, maybe about 3 or 4 days working on it, and oh, I wish you had that picture, but that was one of my most prized projects that I did.
Ricky, if you on here, send it to me. I can put it on here before we get off here so we can show it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Definitely
see
would
if I
love to see
can.
some of your work.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Oh, I definitely can send it to you. But yeah, that was just something that I love to do. Here it is right here. I'm gonna send it to Ricky so he can send it to you.
Okay. So you are nominated for awards this year.
Yes.
The
I'm
Southern
nominated.
Queen.
Oh yeah, where's that? Let me see. Yes, I was nominated for that one. I'm not sure where that one is. I can't remember
Mhm.
because it was a
Yeah, I
couple
can see.
more. It's a
Yeah.
couple more. And I was just so excited because, like I said, I only been into doing music for about 7 months. And it just took off really fast. It took off really
Mhm.
fast. I mean, I've only been doing music 7 months, but to back it, what I feel like boosted my, you know, my momentum and everything so fast is that I've always been a content creator. I've been building my followers and my content
Right.
for years. Like I've been doing content for um 2010, so about 15 years is
Hmm.
when I started doing content. And even back then, my mama, she was recording me and following me around, and so this ain't something that just happened overnight. Like we've been building this platform for a long time. So I feel like anything that I branch off of from my content, I feel like first I'm a content creator before a singer, before a contractor, before a seamstress. I'm a content creator, and anything that I put on my platform it's gonna spread because I've
Right.
already built a platform that I've been
Yes.
working on.
Yes.
So it's not, it didn't happen fast like everybody thinks. She just started singing and she got
You've
nominated
been
for
doing
awards. And
it.
she just started singing and she got
Right.
this, and I've been building this platform for a long time.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
anything that I place on it, it kind of benefits from it and spreads.
So do you still make dresses every now and again or do
I do. My
renovation?
my son, he just went to a prom with his date with his girlfriend, and I made her dress. I was like, I don't want. It's really stressful making clothes, especially prom dresses, because these days they are so the prom is like a wedding.
Yes.
So it's and dealing with the teen girls, they want this picture and they want to look just like this picture, and so it's just it was stressful. So I was kind of I love doing it. I enjoyed it, but it was I was kind of getting a little burnout on it. But I did do my son's girlfriend prom dress this year, and they won best dress. So now I'm passing the torch on to my daughter. She's 17, so she's starting to do it, and she made her dress this year. They got best dress, so I still got it. I
You
just
got best dressed in 99 2000 and
how you know
two.
that?
Baby who?
Yes, I
You
actually got best dress a couple years. I just don't know what my other plaques are. But yeah, in my high school, I got best dress. I think a
yes.
couple consecutive years. I can't remember exactly because I've been out of school for a minute.
So
So
which
yeah, I
one
did.
you love most? The designing, the renovations, or the
The
trail
singing.
rides, the music life?
Um, so in order, I'll put them in order because I like to do all of them. So I'll just say I don't know the clothes design. I've done it for so long, and I love doing it, but it's kind of like I'm so bubbly and bouncy. I can't be my bubbly, bouncy self sitting at a sewing machine all day. You know what I'm saying? I like to get outside. So sitting at a sewing machine in a room by myself is kind of the bottom of my list right now. And then designing, I think it and the road, the music stuff is probably neck and neck because I still love decorating. I still
Yes.
love designing. But this music stuff is so fun that it doesn't feel like work. So I would put that at the top of the list.
So
I would say I like the music, then the design, and then the clothes.
You posted this picture. What is the massage table for?
So that is actually my business. I had salon suites where I had people. I had a hairstylist. I had a waxer. So it was just different suites that I had within my building. Within my building that I rented out.
I thought maybe you give massages too and stuff.
No, I like to get rubbed on. Like I have to have a massage membership because I like to get rubbed on. I don't like rubbing nobody. But I don't know. Whoever I date, they're gonna have to have some hands that they don't get tired.
You have so much, with your music. We played the big old horse. Y'all make sure y'all go back and check that out. And good thing. But you do waist trainers. Tell us about your
so the waist trainers, all of my stuff from Bodacious Bodywear, which is my clothing line that I had for 15 years, everything was custom. Until later on down the line, I started doing a few wholesale things. But the waist trainer, that is actually a waist trainer that derived from a lady that is in Africa, which is her. And she, and I'm always into women, helping women that got small waist or want to achieve a small waist. They got hips and stuff, to have clothes that fit and more flattering for us. So that waist trainer that I was selling is a waist trainer that I use after my surgery. I had lipo. So after you have to keep everything together and tight. So a lot of people are having surgery these days, and do what you want to do. It's your body. Do what makes you feel good, and you have to compress yourself. And it's a lot of upkeep after you have that. So that's and that's also what I used after my pregnancy. After I had Journey, I was like, I got pregnant. My stomach's way out here. I'm like, Lord, I done messed with my investment. But as soon as I had her, a couple hours after, the nurse said it was okay to put it on, and I put it on and like bounced completely right back, like the same day. My stomach, it was back. So it's a really reputable waist trainer from a young lady in Africa that I was selling.
So do you still wear your waist trainer?
Barely. I barely wear it, and unless I'm working out or something like that, I'll wear it. But it's so hot. It's so hot, and now I barely have time. I used to wear it when I had downtime, so I guess I could put it on while I'm traveling on the road. But I just like to be comfortable, so I don't wear much. But it is a great tool. Waist training is a great tool.
How can they get that waist trainer? Is it on there?
I think it's sold out on my website. But I'll have to check and let you know.
Y'all look for it, Bodacious Waistband.
Yeah, Bodacious Bodywear Inc. And it's the waist band that's on there.
Okay, well, we're gonna have a message from our sponsors, and we're gonna come back with more music from Big Bo, everybody. We got that show horse, and of course we got a clip from Calvin Richardson, Ready for the Weekend, and she put that snap on me. Woo!
Oh yeah. Okay,
let's drop it tomorrow night. It drops tomorrow night, so y'all stay tuned. We got a message from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Go ahead and get you something to drink. Shirt is live. Tell everybody it's going down right now with Thunda Wine and Blues. Your girl Shantice Michelle, your favorite cheerleader, and Big Bo. Let's go.
Have you heard of the newest and hottest show on the internet called Thunda Wine and Blues? And have you heard of the #1 program on social media right now called the Legacy Builders Program? Well, I got something I want to show you. I need all artists to go to rawhiphoptalent.com because you want to put yourself in a position to stay independent. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Thunda Wine and Blues. This is a phenomenal show. My name is JB. I'm your daily pay guru. Now, for Thunda Wine and Blues.
Thunda Wine and Blues is sponsored by Hunt Bright Entertainment, Serenity Memorial Cremation Services, LLC, now with 3 locations, 3416 West Main, Belleville, Illinois, 1905 Union, St. Louis, Missouri, 3701 Falling Springs Road, Cahokia Heights, Illinois. Contact 618-233-6600. The Tent Shop Deluxe Detailing. Contact 314-885-9848.
Hold up, I got this.
Lady Love Bug Entertainment in the building. Play safe and sound rental. 618-250-0614 in the building. Images Beauty Supply, 7100 Old Missouri Road, Centerville, Illinois in the building. Big Green's Barbershop in the building. 618-250-8376. CNC Entertainment is in the building. 618 Studios in the building. DJ Money Mike is in a building, and Rock the Block DJs is in a building.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to all the sponsors. I was able to get that. It didn't show up. Hold on, let me show it. I was able to get that bed. I want to show everybody about the bed. But while we doing that, tell us about this show horse.
So show horse. So after I did Big Old Horse and Good Thing, I said, okay, now I want to do something that is more upbeat. They can do a line dance. So, you know, the line dance thing is in. I want to do something more upbeat and fun. And I was introduced to the producer that made that track, A.K.A. And when he sent the track, my brother said, I got somebody that want to send you a track he made. And I was like, okay. He sent it to me. When I listened to it, I was like, oh, yeah, I like it. I really like it. And I know this song is going to do really, really well. It just kind of, it talks about fabricating your horse, which means if a lot of people who go to horse shows and know stuff about horse shows, they'll understand it. It's like what the judge or the MC says to the horses that are in the, you know, fabricate your horse means do your horse's favorite walk. Okay. Slow it down to a walk. The judge will tell you to slow your horses down. So all the terminology in it relates to a horse show and what people do in a horse show. But it's kind of like talking about a person. So I'm talking about me. When other people listen to it, they talk about them. You act like you the show horse that people came to see. Anytime you walk in the room, you walk in there with your head held high and you strut and you walk like the show horse that they came to see because you came to get that trophy. So show horse, I think that's a song. So and on that cover, I was like, I told the photographer, made by Glad, shout out to him. I told the photographer I want to look like a horse, so I want to do a pose like I'm a horse trophy. Right. So we looked at some different horse trophies that they get at the horse show, and I got the long hair and they extended it. So, oh yeah, Prince DJ will be in Dallas. I forgot. Okay, we'll be in Duncanville Sunday with the Cut a Rug tour. Sold out online, but you can still get your tickets at the door. I can't wait for that. I'm excited.
Okay. We will give them a little bit of show horse, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tap this screen. Make sure y'all follow her so whenever she drops something new, you will be the first one to get it. One drop tonight. That Snapper, Mr. Uncle Daddy. He really y'all already know him. But
Uncle Daddy.
Yes, we got that show horse. Everybody, tag a friend. Let them know it's going down right now on Thunder Wine and Blues. Let's go.
Hate to be the judge. Look like Big Bo did it again. Hate to be the judge. Come give it a trophy. Go on, do your thing, Big Bo.
Fabricate your horse. Fabricate your horse. Slow it down to a wall. Slow it down to a wall.
Talk to him, Bo. I sure hate to be the judge. Open up the gates. Big Bo was made for the big stage. We got going through today. Country boys in the back, I see you looking clean in your cowboy hats and them boot cut jeans. Country girls showing love, throwing up them fans. They love to see some boots on a real country man.
Fabricate your horse. Fabricate your horse. Slow it down to a walk. Slow it down to a walk.
You can tell by my tone, I'm a whole lot of country. For a big boss, ain't tell me nothing. I'm Tennessee Walker, you see me stepping high. I'ma pop my fans when them ballers that are buying on my ring. Baby, let me run free. DJ Chad A.K.A. open up the gate for me. They hollering out my numbers, fans wildin' in the stands. Big Bo was here to stay, now let me hear you poppin' fans.
Fabricate your Fabricate your Slow it down to a walk. Slow it down to a
Yes.
That's my favorite right now of mine.
Is there a tutorial to that online?
The line dance?
Yes.
Look, they made a line dance. I don't know how to dance at all. You see that little snippet at the end where I was doing it? That's the most they could catch of me doing the right moves to it. But there's not a tutorial on it. And if anybody wants to make up a line dance to it, send them to me, because we still ironing out the line dance to it. And I know it's somebody out there that can probably do it better than me. I know they can do it better than me, but I'm just saying, just a line dance. But we do have. I don't have a tutorial to it, but I'm gonna get that done.
Coming soon. Yes. So you have over already 2 million followers between you and Miss Regina. Probably more than that without the
fights. It's probably about 3 million between 3 million or plus between me and my mama.
That is,
and it's just so crazy. We just be having fun, living life, and it just blew up. And now we out and everywhere like, oh, y'all, your mama record you that girl. So it's just like, oh, y'all know what? How y'all? Yeah. So it's cool.
So who inspired you musically growing up?
Whew. Betty Wright, Tony Braxton, Mary J. Blige. I love some Betty Wright. I love some R. Kelly. I just love all old school music. Like, I don't know. I love music. I've been loving music since I was young. My people used to say, "Why you listen to this sad music?" Like, I be in the car at a young age, and we gonna be blues out, R&B out. I just love it. So anything that's yeah, Betty Wright, Tony Braxton, SWV, Escape. I love K. Michelle from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A
Oh,
lot
sure.
of R&B. 90s R&B is
R&B
what I
is not
really play.
depressing to me. I can put on some Drill Alert and I'm happy as I don't know what.
That's
I'm
what I'm
cleaning
telling
and
you. Sip on
cooking.
some wine,
So,
sit on the couch. I don't watch no TV. I don't like literally. I don't even have a TV up. I took the TV down, but I don't listen to TV. I don't look at TV, so I can just listen to music and vibe and just talk and chill out all day. All day. I love it.
what is a day like in the studio with Miss Big Bo?
So it's all over the place because one, I'm so hyped and bouncy, and my attention span is not very long. So my brother, he just, hey, we're gonna go to the studio. You gonna record, and and they sit in the studio and they be looking at me like, you gonna do something? I be like, wait a minute, I'm finna go. I'll be right back. I'm finna go back on this rug, and I most of the time I like to do stuff by myself and just bring it to the studio. I can't really just on the spot be at the studio and they tell me, okay, we finna play a beat, vibe to it and what you want to do, and I'm just sitting there looking at them like, let me do it by myself and I'll bring it back to y'all.
Okay. So you got OCD?
Yes. How you know that?
Because you do.
Oh.
Because I'm telling you, I'm like that. I'm like that, baby. I could be doing a million things. They say, what you doing today? Cleaning up. You just cleaned up yesterday. Cleaning up.
Yeah, everybody know. All my friends, everybody know I'm gone. We can be sitting around. I'm gonna be wiping up the table around you, putting your drink right here. Like, it's bad. That's probably why I can't get a lot of stuff done, because in order for me to work, I want everything around me to be in order. I just can't work in chaos. If I'm
That's the
gonna
only
cook,
way you could
the
think.
kitchen be clean before I start cooking, even though I'm finna mess it back up. So that's probably a lot of reason why I'm not very productive, is because by the time I finish cleaning up everything, everybody ready to leave the studio.
How did you meet Uncle Daddy?
Okay, so I met Uncle Daddy. I had a show in Jonesboro, Georgia, really close to Atlanta, and he was on the show. And so when I first got there, I saw him, and he saw me, and I was like, "Oh, mama, it's that man. That's that funny man." And my mama, she is like, "Oh, she gonna run over there. She gonna talk to him." But me, I'm gonna try to act kind of shy and reserved. So I was sitting there for a while. My mama had spoke to him, and he was sitting there for a while. Then after a little while, I was like, "Hey," and I said, "Can we get a picture?" My mama said, "Take a picture." I said, "Can we get a picture?" He was like, "Yeah," because I ain't want to be thirsty. I was gonna ask you to take a picture, but I said, well, we both was trying to be shy. Let's take a picture. So we got together, and he's just real cool. And he performed, and I performed. And when he did Snapper, I was like, oh yeah, I like that. So I was like, we need to work together. He was like, let's do something. So we exchanged information, and I said, I need to get on that Snapper. I said, I got some stuff I need to say about this Snapper.
So how long did it take you to come up with that one?
Huh?
How long did it take you to come up with the verse for that song?
Probably like a day.
A day?
Not the whole day. I just been piecing it together, writing it. And actually, let me see. With Prince DJ, I recorded Prince DJ. I think I might have wrote some of it while we was at the studio. I think I was just writing on it while we was at the studio. I love working with Prince DJ. Love it. And it might be because he was the first, like I told you, I just started. He was the first engineer that I ever worked with. So I just like working. I'm comfortable working with him. And I think I wrote a majority of it at the studio, I think.
Well, we gonna listen to your verse of Snapper. She put that snapper on me. Y'all tell me.
Y'all know he's a comedian, but y'all know now he be sitting in his car singing love songs. So that's why I put it in the verse. Got him in his car singing love songs. So yeah, let's listen to that. That's coming tomorrow.
Let's go. It dropped tonight, you all. 12 o'clock. Yes, let's go.
Wade is legit.
Yeah, what you think about it? What you think about it? Let me know where you're watching from. She put that snap on me. Uncle Daddy featuring Big Bo.
I'm gonna see a man about a horse. He said that
That's a hot new single, The Big Old Horse. Y'all make sure y'all go download it. Follow her on YouTube and any of her platforms. So whenever she drops something new, you'll be the first one to get it. That was Uncle Daddy. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Follow all these artists. You'll find a lot of artists we interview. It says Sunday at 7 o'clock, but we interview every Sunday, some Thursdays, depending on the artist schedule. Miss Bodacious and some of the legends are very busy, so we do some Thursdays, but if it's not a Thursday, you'll find me on Sunday at 7 o'clock right here with all the new and legendary artists. Now, we got that bed that you built.
Okay, yes.
I don't know what we
Y'all,
talking
look at
about.
that bed.
I don't know what we talking about, the tractor of the body. What you talking about here? The tractor of the body, baby, with the red shoes on. That is a picture right there, boy. That is calendar worthy.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what I
you gonna?
love to do. I loved making that bed.
Oh man.
I love
And,
that.
and you made it out of wood?
Out of wood. That entire bed is made out of wood. Except the wheels. Those are little mirrors that I got from IKEA, and the reflector lights up on the top. Those are just some little mailbox reflectors that I got from Home Depot. But the entire bed is made completely out of wood.
Mm, mm, mm. And to get something like that, what we got to do? Are you still doing that?
Who I ain't doing
You
that
don't
no
have the
more.
time.
I mean, I do it for fun. Like if somebody want to do, I'm thinking about doing like even like in my downtime. I've been really busy these days because I'm usually gone now Thursday through Sunday, Friday through Sunday, for sure. So I don't really have a whole lot of time, and through the week, it's like my weekend that I'm trying to rest and catch up with the kids and stuff like that. So I don't really have a lot of time to do that. But a lot of people want me to do like a little class, like where we can get a group of women, get a space, and we just work on a project. That may be something that I work on in the future, just to do something with the community.
You need a Barbie doll.
Hmm?
You need a Barbie doll named after you.
I wish. I hope. Look, all this stuff I've been saying, I wish it been coming to fruition. So come on, God, give me a Barbie.
I know a lot
I've
of
been listening to my prayers.
I know a lot of men will want that bed just to say that I have a bed by Big Bo.
Yeah.
I mean, I would give just to say I have a bed by Big Bo. That is just amazing. These are your children. You say your son don't like
Yes.
pictures.
My son is 19. That's an old picture because my youngest baby is 3 now. My daughter is about to be 17 and my son is 19.
Okay,
And
okay.
that was like a few weeks after she had to be a few weeks old. That's my mom and daddy and me. I think I was pregnant on it. They probably didn't know I was pregnant, but I was pregnant on this one.
They did. You hid your pregnancy from your mama.
No, no, I didn't. But I think I ain't know. I didn't know then. Well, I knew, but I just didn't tell them yet. I
Oh,
didn't hide it for long. I was excited.
there was some controversy about this picture right here.
Oh
Everybody
Lord,
they called y'all a couple. They say that was your husband and
yeah. So
everything.
he was actually I was hosting an event in Huntsville, Alabama. Shout out to JB, his birthday bash, and he brought so many legends and so many awesome content creators in. He brought in the 69 boys, that Tootsie Roll. He brought them in. He brought
Shout out
Young
to
Dro, and
you.
he was one of the entertainers. He brought. He's the I call him the hype me up guy, the dance off of the hype me up. So um when I was going to leave, I said, we should take a picture together. And I looked, I was like, you tall. How tall are you? And he said, I'm 6'7". I'm like, I'm 4'11". But I had on heels too. So we took the picture. And when I posted the picture, I put in the caption, we are not a couple. And people were like, why are you putting y'all not a couple? And I'm like, I'm telling you, they'll make us a couple. And they made us a couple anyway. I woke up the next morning, my mom and daddy had texted me, and I'm like, what's going on? I look at my phone, I got all these notifications. I'm like, Lord, what happened? What's going on? And when I saw, I'm like, Lord, they done said this was my man.
Oscar said I was at that show. I love her mom. Keeps me laughing. Congratulations. I love it. Awesome. Memphis, Tennessee in the house. Shout out to everybody tuned in right now. We talking to Big Bo, everybody. Oh my goodness, I love the big old horse. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Good thing, show horse, and of course we got to talk about Calvin Richardson. But we did also play "Snap on Me" by Uncle Daddy, so y'all make sure y'all check
comes
that
out tonight. That drops tonight.
drops tonight. So, what was it like meeting Calvin Richardson?
Oh, I was. Let me see. I had met Calvin a few times before because, like I told you, I love blues. I love Southern soul.
Mhm.
So, I would be at all of the shows, and most of the time at the shows, I would be backstage. I know a lot of people, so I would be backstage at a lot of the shows. And I was always at Kevin Richardson, King George, anybody singing some blues. I'm at the show. So I had met them a few times before, and they were in Houston. They were like, "We need somebody," and I was living in Houston. I just moved back from Houston since I started doing the music, and they was like they need a video girl, and I told them, "Yeah, y'all know I don't know how to be in no video, but I'll do it. I'll do it." So he is so nice, so humble, and just easy to work with, easy going, encouraging.
Are are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
Do he smell good? What do he smell like?
He smell good. I don't know. Wait a minute. I can't remember.
It just look like he smell good.
He is a great dresser. Like the man can dress. He's so fly. He's so
Yes.
fly. I was just like, you where you get he I'm talking about he was so fly. I'm like, look, I ain't hardly bring nothing to put on. I'm gonna put on this little leather bustier, but you sharp. But he's a really nice dresser and he smells good.
Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Double Shots. His interview is coming up. We have an awesome lineup. Y'all make sure y'all check up that upcoming interviews on my page. We have an awesome lineup. We got Mike Clark Jr. coming up, Uncle Daddy coming
Oh,
up.
we got a song together. Me and Mike Clark.
What's the name of it?
Stay right there. It's really high. It's been on the charts. It's it was a different song for me because it was kind of more into like the Southern soul.
Mhm.
And I mean not Southern soul, R&B.
Mhm.
And you know Mike Clark, he got that deep soul, sultry voice. And
Yes.
so I'm in there, I'm like, I told him, I'm like, look, I'm country. I said I can't sound like R&B like that because I'm so country. And they said, no, be you, be you. So I got on there, talk me through it, baby. Oops, so it was like, okay, it's doing really good too. So I met him. Shout out to Mike Clark.
Shout out to Mike Clark Jr. Shout out to all these artists doing their thing in Southern Soul, R&B, everywhere. And definitely shout out to all the artists that have been on Thunder Wine and Blues that's in the comments and that will tune into the show later on. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of this Calvin Richardson video. I hope they don't cut us. I played it at the end, so if they give us the red light, it won't cut off too much. But you can always follow us on YouTube on the Thunder Wine and Blues or at Shantice Rochelle on all platforms. So let's go. We go check this video out. Let's go.
Take that dress off tonight. I see it, yeah. Look at you, baby. Hey, it's the weekend, baby. Memories are piling up. Let's make some more. You and me on the dance floor, girl. Just take my hand, girl. We can make some more. Let's have a good time, girl. Make me say fast and sexy, moving like a movie star. That's what you say when it's good. So good, baby. Ready for the weekend, baby. I see you walking.
Yes. You
Yes,
are
that was a fun
beautiful.
video.
You are beautiful on there.
Thank
You
you.
look
That was
so
a fun video.
young.
Look, we had like when we got there, we kind of like winged it. He told me the idea, so I get in there like, we gonna do this, we gonna do this, and he like, okay, go ahead. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be talking to you, and they're gonna bring me a drink. So the bartender, it was a like stage. We wasn't really at the club, but it wasn't really a club night. So they made a drink They made me this little drink, and I'm holding, I'm acting like I'm sipping. They like, don't drink it. It was like, I don't know what it was, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if it was some cleaning products they put in there to make like it was a fake drink, but I'm like, oh Lord, I done messed up. I'm thinking it's a real drink, but it was a real fun video.
Why did it
opened up a lot of doors. Shout out to Kevin Richardson. Shout out to Danny Boy.
Shout out to Kevin Richardson. We got some more events coming up. Let's get these events going.
Okay. That was yesterday.
This was yesterday. How did they go?
It was awesome. I got the key to the city
Shut
in Greenwood, Mississippi. I was so surprised. I'm like, I met the mayor. I performed. 803 Fresh performed. And at the end, it was like, stay on stage. We got something for you. And I was like, and they was like, we giving y'all the key to the city. I was like, wait a minute. What? I'm like, what? That was so exciting. So I had a really good time yesterday.
So what did y'all do? What are y'all gonna do with the key? What are y'all gonna do?
The key is just, let me grab it.
Okay. Wow.
The key is just like a symbolic thing that they give. You see, it says "Key to the City of Greenwood." It's just a symbolic key for like just people making a little noise. I'm not from Greenwood, and Greenwood, they have their election and stuff coming up. A lot of stuff going in Greenwood that people want to change, and it was just really nice. I really had fun with the kids out there. We were in the park and we got to dance around with the kids, and I love kids, so that was really fun. I really enjoyed myself.
Mr. Dexter say you shot it. She shouted me out at the Jonesburg.
Yes,
Georgia
I did, because I pay attention to my fans. I pay attention to my social media, and I saw that he'd be like, when people say, I'm gonna be at your show, I will screenshot them so I'll know when I get on stage is Mr. Dexter out here. You can't, I make sure y'all say y'all coming out. I'm gonna make sure y'all really there. I will shout y'all out on stage. Where is Sarah? And Sarah said, so yeah, I did. Dr. Dex. That's my name.
That is a good person. That is definitely a good person. I love that when artists pay their supporters.
Without my supporters, like, what are you without them?
That's right. Let's go. So Michigan City Blues.
Oh, that's down here near me. That's close to my hometown. That's gonna be a really big show. Marcel's a singer, Trey Davis, LPJ. That's gonna be a really big show. I'm really excited about that. That's June this next weekend.
Okay. J1 in there. We got Carlin Taylor up in there.
Yep, I can't see it, and it's like I can't remember. It was like it used to be when I asked artists like, "Well, you got a show," and they be like, "I don't really know." I used to be like, "How you don't know where you got a show with?" But now I'm like, I don't know where we going. I'm just gonna get in this van and we finna hit the road. I just gotta make sure I don't make the mistake to say the wrong city.
I love this write-up you have for you on your page to let everybody know who I am. When you come on your page, there's no guessing, so that I love that write-up you have on you. I love your page. I love your flyers. I love everything that you're doing, your social media promotion, your interaction with the fans and the supporters. Like all that plays a part. Your mom interaction, her joy, just hearing her laugh and cheer you on when you're doing a video is support and great inspiration for us. You know, my mom gone, and I know how she was. I get dressed and go and stand at her door.
They just look at you. They so, damn, it's a different feeling to have that support from your mama. A lot of people don't understand it, but
Yes. Oh, let's talk about this booking. You are booked, baby. Who show date?
I said, I mean, when I got my first show, I was like, oh, I just got booked. I was so happy about that first show. Then my brother, he was like, Shonda, they calling about you. You what you gonna do when you get up there? I'm like, I got it. Go on, book them. I got it. I ain't got to practice.
What was it like when you first got ready to
get
up
very first show? I was so nervous. It was on New Year's, actually. I did my first show on January 1st, 2025. And I was so nervous. Like the week leading up to it, I was waking up out of my sleep, cold sweats. I was having. But now I just go out there and just be myself and have fun. I don't rehearse. I don't practice. Whatever come out there, that's what come out.
Exactly. And if they wanted to book you, that number.
Yes, Brandon. That's my brother. 901-497-2765. It's also another number too. My dad had to get a line to start helping with the bookings too because it got so overwhelmed with my brother. So I don't know the other number, but it's my dad and my brother.
Yes,
So
yeah.
that's there.
And it's on Miss Regina page. It's on her page. You shouldn't have any trouble finding her. On social media, what are your sites? What is your name? Your handles on your sites?
Instagram, I'm Bodacious the Body. Bodacious the Body. On Facebook, I'm Creshunda Miller, of course. Twitter, I just made a Twitter page because I'm a little old. I just figure out how to use it. It's Bodacious X Body. That's my Twitter page. What other place we got?
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, I do got a TikTok. I'm Bodacious the Body on TikTok too.
Okay. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Any shots out?
Shout out to everybody that supports me. Like it gets really tough sometimes, especially just starting out. It's a lot. Shout out to anybody that supports me. Shout out to God. Like he has been doing his big one like all my life.
Yes.
Shout out to my mom, of course, my dad, my brother, Bodacious Entertainment, all the artists that I've worked with, all the artists that I'm going to work with, just everybody.
Any more features that we didn't mention that they need to go to search for?
So I got a feature with Low Key Country and Miss Poochie. That's called Boots On. That's fine. Boots On. Everybody loves that one. Of course, I got Mike Clark. That Stay Right There. I got Snapper with E Realist, Uncle Daddy coming up, and Matt Chaos. I got the well, he's on Show Horse. I got some more good features coming up with a lot of notable people, a lot of big artists. I got some. I can't talk about it right now, but it's coming up.
Okay, y'all make sure y'all look for it. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on all platforms. Big Bo, everybody. Big Bodacious. And of course, y'all make sure y'all follow her mom too, because some things she don't
Yes.
post that I
She
seen on.
posts the behind the scenes, raw and uncut. She gonna post raw and uncut, whether I feel like it or not. So Regina Jackson, and both of these pages have blue checks. There's a lot of fake pages going on. We not asking nobody for no money. We not asking. We're not trying to date nobody. We not in your inbox trying to date you. So if it doesn't have a blue check, it's not my page.
I really thank you for joining Thunder Wine and Blues tonight. This is another one for the record.
Thank
So
you.
yes, I look forward to hearing from you again. Don't make this the last time. And
Yes, please have me back.
shout out to your whole team. Like I told Brandon, I was like, "What's your name?" Because I got to send you a shout out because he was very professional. You know, when I talked to him each time, I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna call her back," but because when I called, he was like, "I'm gonna call you back and I'm gonna let you know." And then, but I knew that you was busy. I knew you was at a
Yeah,
show.
I got the message that
So
he was calling me. Got an interview, you gonna do this? And I be so last minute, and I think that put him on edge a lot because people be reaching at him. She gonna do it, she gonna do it, and I be getting back to him at the last minute. He be on edge, everybody be on edge, and I just be so
but
spontaneous, like yeah, let's do it.
But he kept me calm though. He kept me calm. I know she gonna do it. She said, "Yeah, she gonna do it." Just,
Yeah,
you know, we gonna get it done or
I make
whatever.
sure I
So
keep my
shout
word.
out to him. Shout out to him and everything that he's doing. Your whole support team. Like I
Yeah,
say, Miss Regina, everybody, your children, y'all doing y'all thing. Keep on doing your thing. I might talk to you about one of them beds or something. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Just to do. I got a grandbaby, so he probably will love that bed. So definitely shout out to you and everything that you have going on, and we will look forward to seeing you again on Thunder Wine and Blues, y'all. This is the
Thank
girl Shantice
you.
here with Thunder Wine and Blues and Big Bo, everybody.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye, y'all.
Good night, baby.
All
Have a
right,
good
good
night,
night.
everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go.